Welcome, beautiful soul, on the Eternal Light Guidance, and thank you for joining me today. This is a timeless love reading, a moment to listen to what your person's higher self wants to tell you right now. Before we begin, take a deep breath, center yourself, and choose the card or the crystal that calls your heart the most. Put this film on pause and choose in silence and in peace. There are no wrong choices. The message that is meant for you will find you, no matter which one you pick. So trust your intuition and let Spirit guide you to the truth that your heart is ready to receive. Once you've made your choice, we'll return over the first card and see what messages comes through. So, first card, first crystal. First card says like this: we'll reunite someday. This card, it's the first message that comes through and is full of hope and soul connection. We'll reunite someday. It's not just a promise, it's an energetic truth. Your souls are still intertwined, even if distance, time, or circumstances have created silence between you. This card speaks of love and that transcends endings, a bond that can bend but not break. Spirit is saying that this separation is only temporary. If you are afraid that this separation is forever, no. Spirit is saying it's only temporary. A sacred pause that allows both of you to grow, to heal, and to prepare for something more aligned. You may feel their presence in dreams, songs, or moments of stillness. That's because your hearts are still in communication, quietly, beyond words. The reunion may not be now, but when divine timing aligns, paths that were once divided will meet again. If this message touched your soul, let it anchor in the physical by writing in the comments, "I trust divine timing." This is how we seal that energy together. Write in the comments, "I trust divine timing." This message is already filled with hope and divine timing, but we'll go a little deeper. Let's ask Spirit what comes next in this connection. What is meant to unfold for you at this moment? I'm going to pull two cards from the tarot, two messages of guidance for those who choose pile number 1. Let's see what Spirit wants to reveal about the path ahead. Remember, these cards don't predict in a rigid way. They mirror the energy between your souls right now, showing what's possible when both hearts align with truth and love. So, take another deep breath, open your heart, and let's see what comes through next. We have two very, very interesting cards. So, two major arcana cards appeared: the Hierophant and Judgment, and that already tells us how powerful this connection truly is. The Hierophant speaks about divine order. It's about soul contracts and lessons that must be honored. It's a reminder that what binds you is not just emotion, it's spiritual purpose. There is something sacred here, something meant to teach both of you about unconditional love, faith, and commitment beyond the physical. Now, judgment, on the other hand, is the card of awakening, the moment when both souls hear the same inner call. It's the echo of destiny saying, it's time to rise, to forgive, to understand why everything happened the way it did. Together, I would say these two cards, or these three cards maybe, show that this connection is guided by higher forces. Even if you've been apart, Spirit is aligning both of you for a deeper reunion, not just in the physical, but in truth and consciousness. So, trust the process. Your souls are learning, remembering, and preparing for that moment when the universe says, now you are ready. So I'll stop here with the first card. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's go further with the second one. Let's move now to pile number 2. If you are drawn to this card or to this crystal, Spirit is saying that your connection carries a deep emotional imprint. One that still echoes through your heart. Take a deep breath, center your energy again, and let's see what truth is ready to reveal itself to you now. The message is, I have a clear memory of every detail of that day. The message speaks about memory, nostalgia, and emotional presence. Your person's higher self is saying, I remember every detail of that day. This isn't just about remembering, it's about reliving. Every word, every glance, every small moment you shared is still alive within them. So your specific person is thinking of you, I would say. They may not show it on the surface, but your energy has left a mark they cannot erase. This card tells us that you live in their memory like a sacred photograph, something they return to when they miss the feeling of safety, warmth, and authenticity that you brought into their life. Even if they've tried to move forward, Spirit shows with this card that part of their heart is still anchored in the vibration of that connection. The truth between you now is unspoken love. The kind that hides behind pride, fear, or silence. But memories, you know, never lie. The heart remembers what the mind tries to forget. Now, this message is filled with emotion and longing. But let's go deeper. Let's ask Spirit what comes next in this connection, or what is most aligned for you right now. I'm going to pull 2 cards for those who choose pile number 2 to see what the next chapter of this story looks like and what divine guidance wants to reach your heart in this moment. Five of Swords and Queen of Wands. Remember, first of all, every card you see is not predicting a fixed outcome. It's reflecting your shared energy as it is right now. Take another deep breath, open your heart, and receive these cards. Let's see what Spirit wants to reveal next with those two cards. I would say with those two cards that the tarot brings to you two very contrasting energies. The Five of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Together, they tell a story of inner conflict and personal power. The Five of Swords, that your connection may have gone through tension, misunderstanding, or even silent battles, moments when both of you wanted to be right instead of being at peace. There's an energy of pride here, as if both souls were mirroring each other's pain instead of healing it together. But here is the Queen of Wands. She changes everything. She's the fire that cannot be dimmed. Your light, your magnetism, your confidence that silently calls this person back toward you. Spirit is reminding you that your power doesn't come from chasing or proving. It comes from embodying your worth. You are the worth they miss, the passion they cannot forget, and the strength that inspires them to grow. These combinations are interesting. It says, stand in your truth. Don't lower your energy to match confusion. When you rise in self-love, they feel it, and it awakens something deep within them. So, what comes next? It's about healing. It's about realignment. A realization that love can only survive when both hearts choose honesty over pride. And for you, dear soul, this is the moment to shine as the Queen of Wands you truly are. I would say that is enough for your second choice. We'll move to the third choice you made. We move to pile number 3. Pile number 3 with the amethyst crystal. If you are drawn to this message, Spirit is guiding you through a time of reflection, boundaries, and emotional maturity. Take a deep breath, dear soul, and allow yourself to receive this truth with an open heart. Let's see the card. This message speaks of sacred distance, not as punishment, but as divine protection. Your person's higher self is saying, we need space to heal, to rediscover ourselves, and to understand what this connection truly means. The card says it's necessary for us to maintain a distance. Sometimes, the soul knows that love can only survive if both hearts are free to grow separately before meeting again. That's the feeling here. Spirit wants you to know that this distance is temporary but truly meaningful. It's allowing the wounds, fears, and maybe karmic patterns between you to dissolve. Right now, both of you are being guided to work on self-worth, trust, and clarity, because true union can only happen between two whole beings, not two people trying to fill each other's emptiness. Two whole beings, okay? This is the silence that heals. The pause that transforms confusion into understanding. Even if you feel alone, Spirit is saying you are never disconnected, only redirected toward your own light. So, instead of resisting that distance, embrace it. Take it as something for your highest good, even if you don't like it. Let it become your teacher, not your enemy. And when the time is right, the paths that seem far apart will naturally cross again. Not out of need, but out of alignment. Remember, dear soul, separation is often the most loving thing the universe can arrange, because it prepares both hearts to love each other from truth, not from fear, you know. Now, let's go a little deeper into this message. If you choose pile number 3, Spirit has already spoken about the need for distance. But now we'll ask, what comes next in this connection? What does this space truly bring for both of you? I'm going to pull 2 cards from the tarot to understand the next steps, or what's most aligned for your souls at this time. Take a deep breath, release any expectations, and allow the truth to come through. Oh, I love these 2 cards. 6 of Swords and 6 of Cups. So, as you can see, the tarot has spoken with 2 sixes, the 6 of Swords and the 6 of Cups, a clear sign of harmony and divine balance returning after a period of turbulence. Spirit is showing that both of you are being gently guided out of confusion, pain or emotional chaos, and into calmer waters. 6 of Swords speaks about transition, the choice to move from conflict to peace, from overthinking to inner calm. Very important. And then the 6 of Cups. This is the energy of nostalgia, soul connection, and emotional remembrance. It shows that love still lives between you, not in the way it once did, but in a purer form, like a memory that refuses to fade because it still carries truth. It's a purer love, Spirit says. Your souls recognize each other beyond time and distance. This is so nice. Do you feel this energy? Close your eyes and feel this energy. It's so profound. Even if your paths have changed, the bond remains gentle, eternal. Together, these cards say you are both healing in parallel. In the same time, I would say, the more peace you create within, the closer your hearts come energetically. It's a sacred process, one that doesn't rush but flows naturally. So, what comes next? I asked. It's about forgiveness. It's about understanding. I see a quiet reunion of souls, whether in this lifetime or another, built not on longing but on growth. Spirit is guiding you to release the pain, to bless the past, and to trust that what is truly meant for you can never be lost. Wow, this sure is profound. Feel this energy. It's your energy. You know, love, real love, always finds its way back in the perfect time and in the perfect form. Nice. This is pile number 3. We stop here. No matter which pile you were drawn to today, Spirit wants you to remember one sacred truth. Real love never disappears. It transforms. It teaches. It prepares you for something greater. For some of you, this is the time of reunion. For others, it's the season of healing and self-discovery. But for all of you, this message is a call to trust divine timing, to release what no longer serves you, and to stay open to what love is becoming. Then I would say, sometimes distance is protection, sometimes memory is a bridge, and sometimes separation is the only way two souls can find their way back home to each other in truth, not in illusion. So, take what resonates in your heart, let go of what doesn't, and know that you are exactly where you are meant to be right now. Every moment, every pause, every emotion, it's all part of your divine journey back to love. If this reading spoke to your souls, let's seal this energy together. Write in the comments below. I trust divine timing and I'm open to love that aligns with my soul. By doing that, you anchor this message in the physical and let Spirit know that you are ready to receive what is meant for you. Thank you for sharing your energy with me today, beautiful soul. And if you felt guided here on this channel, Eternal Light Guidance, please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel and tap the notification bell, so you'll know when the next message meant for you, for your soul, is ready to find you. Thank you for sharing your light and energy with me today. Until next time, stay open, stay peaceful, and may love always finds its way back to you. Goodbye. Be blessed.